What's going on, guys? I am back with another video update for you, and I know you've been asking me how's the progress, what's going on, and so on. And I'm sorry I've been a little bit away. I just came back from a trip in Montreal. One of my big focuses this year was to travel more and distress from all the business and clients and so on. And I'm still working, but at the same time I'm balancing my life a lot better. And I'll tell you what, psoriasis is definitely reacting to that. I can clearly see the difference between what happened when I first started the channel and where I am now. And if you actually go back to the very first video that I ever made, you will see where I was. You'll see all the spots I had on my face and behind my ears, on my legs and so on. And I would say safely right now that everything I've been doing up to this point, roughly like 97% of psoriasis is gone completely. I still have a few spots, like really minor stuff, like a little bit rough behind my ears, but not even that bad. I'm touching it right now. I didn't put any moisturizers this morning. I didn't shower, nothing, and I have nothing behind my ears right now. I mean, maybe a little bit. On my leg, I have a little bit too, but nothing crazy. Like, you don't even notice that anymore unless you really look. So it's great. It feels amazing. What I noticed is that I don't feel itchy all the time anymore. Like, I can actually relax and do whatever I gotta do without thinking, oh, I have to put moisturizer on. Now, I still do put moisturizer on, like at the end of every day almost, and I try to remember, but a lot of the time I forget, and it's not a big deal anymore. Now, what I wanna say to you guys is, a lot of people ask, is the light therapy is the reason for this? Is the food that I eat, or whatever it is? Like I said in all the other videos, it's a combination of everything. It's the light therapy for sure, it definitely helped a little bit. The food diet, like cutting out red meat, cutting out dairy, cutting out gluten, all of that definitely helped. Stress relief from everything that you're working on. If you're always thinking about other things and you're stressed, make sure you know how to calm that down, because that's the big one. And then just go out to the sun, right? Like, get some vitamin D naturally. I also took vitamin D, the pill. I took vitamin C, I took fish oil, omega-3. I took stress reliever or whatever, stress ease, whatever the pill was called. Anything that will help the gut, anything that will help the mind, I would be doing. And after 2 months, 2.5 months, I started to notice the big difference. 3 months, now I think we're in like 3.5, 4 months at this point, and everything is pretty much gone. So I'm thinking a couple of things, guys. I want to ask you, first of all, I noticed some people messaging me in my personal messages now, in my Instagram, my Facebook, if I can help them. And guys, unfortunately, I don't have time to sit down with each individual person and go through the life story. But what I am thinking of doing is starting a group where we can all help each other and maybe talk about it, and people will interact with each other in the group. I'm sure there are groups out there like that, but if we form a group within our YouTube channel here, with our community, with people that understand what's going on so far and follow the same journey, then I think it will help each other. That's the first thing I want to ask you, so make sure you leave a comment below if you're interested in doing that. If I get a good reaction from it, I might actually start that group on Facebook and then have the link in here. The other thing I wanted to say, I'm really happy that it's helping you. I'm seeing comments, the likes, the subscribers are adding up. Again, I'm doing it just for my own journey, but I do have a question for you guys, which I'm trying to actually understand now. On my body now, the psoriasis is gone, which is great, but I think from all the tanning and all the, the sun and the sunscreen and all the moisturizers, and a combination of all of that, now I have those weird like white spots. And I saw someone in the group comment on this before, but like, as you notice, there's those, I hope I can really zoom on this right now. Those are like weird, like it doesn't itch, it's not like scaly, nothing, like it's not dry, it's just white spots like this. Now the weird part is, I noticed that after I came back from the sun, like whether it was on a boat day or was it from my trip in Belize back about a month ago. So I don't know which one it is, but it looks like it is a reaction from psoriasis and the sun combination. So it is kind of on my back, on my shoulders, as you see, but that's about it. Those are like the main areas. So guys, do you know what that is? If you do, I'm gonna research on myself too and give you an update how to get rid of that when I figure that out. But I will tell you, I'd rather have this than have psoriasis all over and itchy and scaly and so on. This is actually a blessing almost. Like, I'd rather have this for the rest of my life than have psoriasis. But since I'm at this point, let's get rid of this too now, right? So let's figure something out. I have seen somebody else mention that in the comments, so I kind of didn't care at the time because I just wanted to get rid of the psoriasis part. So one step at a time, right? I'm happy that we got to this point. Make sure you like the video if you enjoy the progress or you enjoy my videos in general. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.